It'll be a big item, but what is it going to be? As you can see there, that's inside the pot, that's the edge. Didn't sound great, but there's a bit of an imprint there. Let's have a look here. Oh, that isn't the imprint, that's the actual coin. Come up to 36. Early 1900s. 1902. Edward the 7th. Good start, first signal, first coin. Quite a nice tone to it. $34. Second signal as well. First signal, a coin. Second signal, hopefully something nice. Hammered will do, to be honest. Oh, it's straight there. I think we could be up for a coin fest here. Another lovely patina. It's a Queen Victoria. Veil head, halfpenny. Great patina on it. Will be late 1800s. 1891. 2 holes, 2 coins. Let's carry on. So, you can see there, that's where the head will come up. That's where the veil head come up. Bit of a miss. There you go. The same volume on the audio gain there as well. I've got it at 5. And it'll probably be the same depth. Let's be honest, because it sounded the same as that last coin. Still in the hole. Can it be 3 holes and 3 coins? Yes, it can. Wow, look at the colour of that. That's got some beautiful patina on it. $19.12, so that'll be a George the 5th, halfpenny. 3 halfpennies, 3 different monarchs, and 3 holes dug. It's got me silver today. Absolute coin fest with a legend. I've had a button since, so it was 3 coins in a row, then a button. I've dug a piece of iron with a bit of ferrous, non-ferrous amongst it. Put the recovery forward. Mine's sort of relic or something. Ah, we've all seen them, haven't we? They look great when they come out of the ground, but all it is a furniture fitting. A bit of decoration around the side, and then some. Looks like ivory done it, but I don't think it is. That's where it would have screwed in. There's a bit of a thread on there. Screwed into the drawer. This has got to be a coin. See the height. Sensitivity 26. So it's 30. Change to M2. M3. M40. M4. That 4's really eating it. Little dig. Just going through there, just seeing what does and what doesn't. It's hitting the singles to see what M1 was running. And it does look like it's got a real low frequency in M1. Which I thought so, to be honest, with the test that I've done. And this is about about 6-7 inches down. Big conductor. Just had this up, I weren't recorded. It's another Monarch, a different one from the other three. It's a Ren 5. You've got the Ren there on that side, and it's George the 6th. So we've had George the 6th, George the 5th, Edward the 7th, and Victoria. So 4 coins, 4 different hulls, and 4 different Monarchs. This be another one, a step away from that George the 6th. You can see next to that earthworm there, a bit of Georgian pottery. And this is not a coin. It's just a ring thing. Not a finger ring. Just that. It sounded absolutely belting, which it will do, as the eddy currents can move more freely in a ring and do not clash. Masking situation here. Now, there was a nice 45 and it sounded great. As we're going to search in the hole, you have a ferrous, non-ferrous reading on this, which is quite a large chunk. I could hear that. And what was next to it? Only that, but it's non-ferrous. So that is quite good how it picked that out with that in the hole with it. That's off some umbrella holder, something like that. But it's probably an alloy, and then just pure iron. That's some good masking that. And that was at about 6 inches ground. So yeah, my settings that I'm running, I've tuned into this ground. I don't save a profile on the detector, and I might as well just factory reset the legend or any detector I use when I get on the field. And it takes me about 15 minutes to adjust, digging items, changing settings. I've applied a bit of stability on this because there's a lot of coke in the ground. Get a lot of falsing. When I'm on a detective, I dig like I am now, I'll change the settings quite a lot as the land changes. I am in M1 field, and then everything else changes then. Bloody hell. Big tap thing. Humongous. Now with the falsing, because it's that wet and damp, could change to M3. But we've been in the field and testing. There was a few items where M1 hit it and M2 didn't. Where M1 hit a target 7 inch down, but M3 didn't. And it was a nice little watch winder, so mid-low conductor. So I don't want to lose out on any kind of artifacts and relics, any low conductors. So I've just chose to stay with M1. Sensitivity not too wild. Ground suppressor 2. Bottle caps 2. Stability 4. And IF 3. Instead of choosing M3, because I don't want to lose out on the smaller conductors. Just trying to get something there, innit? Falsing. There's a lot of hot rocks in here as well, so I have ground balanced. Come up at 26. Before the ground balance, it was just, yeah, it was, especially in 60 tone, I couldn't concentrate on what was going on until the ground balanced. Around 8 inches deep. design on it. It has a stud. Get a barrel check on this one. Yeah, so it went over to, yeah, solid 33. More it's going to be gold, to be honest. Do with it. But as we all know, that doesn't happen often. It could always be a ring pull. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Big piece of tin foil. Definitely a mid conductor though, and a legend. Let's see if it lets it on. M3. M3. Yeah, it sound as good. M2. M3. M1. M1 just sounds like it's hitting it that much better. That'd be a bit of lead. Go, 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 go. Is that a bullet? A lead bullet from a rifle, an old rifle, 1800s. Could well be. Could well be. Well, I was supposed to go on a dig today. Got a bit of an heads up about it, so I decided to not go on that dig and hit an old permission. I was going to go back to where I used Simplex Ultra, but the forecast said it was raining all day. But 9 mile away was like this. So yeah, I've chose this permission and I'll be hitting the other one tomorrow with the Deus 2. No rain, which I feel like we're getting spoiled if we have 2 days in a run with no rain. Look at that for a backdrop. Ooh. Warm down some air. It's going to be a big item, but what is it going to be? Could it be Bronze Age access? There's a lot of brick down there. It seems like a cavity. We're going to get this out. We are going to get this out. A big piece of lead. Pipe. Or is it? Is it a pot? It's smashed. And there's still a signal down there. As you can see there, that's inside the pot, that's the edge. And look at the depth. I got it out about 1.5 foot down. Not Bronze Age, Jack said. And that was a nightmare to get out. I'm screwed up in shite again. How's the thought then? How's the thought? It was the day of the Bronze Age access, but no. Of all the simultaneous frequency detectors I've used, I find the Legend the best running with EMI. Now on my phone, which I can't show you, I've got flight mode on. Look at that. That's 26 right under the power lines. M1. Just turn the volume up a bit. I find the Deus 2 very hectic near EMI. 97. Stable. M2. Unstable. Let's dial that back, and this is why I'm using M1. Especially with the ground being very wet. M2 just wouldn't handle it. M3. Very stable machine near EMI. That's 27 M3. Nothing going on. Silent. A bit of chirping it back, but nothing mad, you know. doing some comparisons with testers over in America, overseas, where you're testing with a lot of EMI because you had generators kicking in and stuff like that. That's why I was testing in the house, because in my back garden there wasn't enough EMI. So I was bringing it in the house, and this was 26, 27 sensitivity, and it was stable in the house. I couldn't get anywhere where I could test where the EMI was like the testers over in America. A lot of the times the testers were running multi-frequency, and you would never run multi-frequency in that environment. But multi-frequency, simultaneous multi-frequency, on mass better in iron. So we've elevated iron. Now, in that situation, you couldn't run them settings because it was just too much. You couldn't tell what was a signal and what was. You can only tell that it was because you could see the target. You could see the coin next to the iron. So he was looking for that. But any other time, if you were swinging over that area, you'd never ever be able to put up with it. You'd have to go into single or dial sensitivity right back. Okay, busy session. The only scrap I dug was that deep bit of flashing and a utube. Other than that, that's what I've dug, and I was running a tone break of 26, I think. So plenty of items, plenty of digging. So I dug about 50 holes, loads of lead, loads of buttons I haven't shown, and there's a lot there that I haven't shown. But it's been a busy session. Nothing great coming up, and I am on a serious silver drought. I'll be heading back to that footpath with the Deus 2, see if I can pull any deep stuff out of the footpath. I was getting charging down to about 9 inches, so I'm going to go in deep HC and take it really slow down that footpath and see if it's older than charging. So that'll be the next video. Put us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. Really struggling with the silvers at the moment, but could be in that next hole.